Hey everyone, just Shelby here with Grassroots Strong, Cali Girl, Own Free Will, Worldwide Witness. I'm doing a follow-up video from a video I just posted that has to do with our wonderful mayor, Jerry Dyer. I just wanted to come on here and just state my experience with Fresno County. In 2020, we worked the recall, and at the same time went into this pandemic. So we were also battling it out at the Fresno Unified School Board meetings, educating parents at the elementary schools of where the public health department here in Fresno County were putting up pop-up clinics on campus at elementary schools. We did a lot. And the vibe, or I should say the pulse of Fresno residents, is that they are playing game with you. There are some moral things that need to be addressed. And unfortunately, this town, the officials of this town, are in bed with the state of California. So they're gonna perform the way they should as a paid performer. You know, when I left home at the age of 17, I'm from Orange County. I grew up in Huntington Beach. But when I left home, I headed straight for the hood. And for good reason. I learned a lot in the hood. I learned about respect. I learned the gangster life. Some of you might not appreciate that. Some of you don't care about it, but I'm going to tell you right now. When you're living under the control of your master, this is what it looks like. And it looks like Fresno County is under the control of the state of California. I'll give you an example of that. Fresno Unified School Board. The dirtiest of dirty. When there was an issue or something that the community that I was hanging out with, the Patriots, and all the people trying to do good, moral good for the community. When there was a meeting, lo and behold, there would be a set of people there, along with the police. And they would come in droves, and they would outnumber us. And it was like we were having our own little war going on. And at the time, I could see it, but I didn't know what to do with it. It was like Fresno Unified School Board District had their own group of people that they would call in to combat people like me. We would be down there trying to ask the board to not vaccinate our children, please. Don't let the public health department come on campus and open up shop. Our goal then was just to bring awareness to the parents. We went to several elementary schools, handing out information from RFK's Children's Health Defense about the dangers and the potential risks involved with the C-19VX. But we were shut down. We were told to shut up. We were kicked out of the room when we were at the board meetings. I mean, there was chaos at every meeting. And who was causing all this chaos? I could tell you. Fresno Unified Board's members, they control that area. And they use their little minions to come and do their dirty work. LGBTQ community, you got the Hispanics from the Dolores Huerta Foundation. It's so clear now. But what people don't understand is that all these things that occurred when we were down there trying to help our students and our community was very telling. When I first moved here, you know, it was an interesting experience, you know, trying to find work and, you know, just not being from Fresno County made it a little bit more difficult, but I had an opportunity and I took it, and very happy I did, and met the people that I met over the years. Fresno County is very community oriented, which I love. The unfortunate part is a lot of the areas in Fresno County are controlled by our officials, government officials, city officials, county officials. And I experienced that firsthand, like I said, when I was attending the board meetings down at Fresno Unified. There were days where there would be groups of people there to start fights with the people that were standing up for what was morally correct. These weren't just people off the streets. These weren't just residents of the neighborhood. These were actual people that were called in by the board itself to combat us. So when people talk about, I went to a rally and there were bricks, posted up on the side of the roads and pallets, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. I've had my fair what it's like to live under a controlled environment, especially when you live in a neighborhood, a hood, the ghetto, the barrio, whatever you want to call it, and you have rules. It's no different in Fresno County. I see business owners, I see professional people, I see citizens, neighbors from all walks of life that are either too fearful to step out of its boundaries and say or do what they feel is the correct way. I remember walking for a candidate, and just the responses that we got in that neighborhood is very telling. I know what it's like to have a shadow watching your every move. And that's how I feel it is for the residents here in Fresno County. And not all areas, but in the most biggest areas and the most obvious areas of where they control. My mom and I would laugh because, she's a working woman, or at least she was until she retired. But we saw the games that were being played here in Fresno, and we would refer to it as the good old boy town, and we still do. Even when the officials of this county are selling it out to foreigners, to outsiders, because anybody buying a home here in Fresno County is 9 times out of 10 from out of area. So what side is it, guys? Are you a good old boy town, going to protect your own, going to protect everything that you've made and created here, generation over generation? Or have you gone so far deep that now you have to perform for our wonderful state of California and all the woke bullshit that they operate by? When I saw the article about Central Valley flipping red, I mean, I've known that for how long? I think we all have. But to see it in writing, to me, the first response I had was, we're a big target now. State of California, and anyone playing game with state of California and the woke agendas that they have it out for us. So you can believe whatever you want to believe, but I'm here to tell you, with the experiences that I've been through, which I believe I was meant to go through, seeing the people and the roles that they play here in this town, in this little town. Fresno is not a big town, not compared to where I come from. It's clear that it is just a puppet town, and people are waking up. And for the people out there, the good people that are just trying to bring forward the truth and moral values to this situation, just know they're going to rebel on us. But I can tell you that the war that we've been in, the military operation that's been going on for decades that I keep referring to, they already have your number. All these players here that think they're outsmarting their own people just to comply with your puppet master. I can't wait for that day, and it's coming. And all those corrupt officials here in this county are going to be very, very sorry. And to all the people, business owners, residents of this county, you better wake up, okay? Whatever it is that you just go along to get along, it's all coming to an end. Power, and I heard this from Nino, and I just thought this is the greatest analogy. Power is colliding with integrity, and integrity is winning. So to all those fake Trump supporters out there that are running our CRA and our GOP here locally, you really are playing with fire. But everybody will get everything that they deserve. So, anyways, have a great day, everyone.